Welcome to Meet the Musicians, powered in part by Classic of Denton. The views and opinions expressed by the show hosts and their guests are those of the show host and guests, and not necessarily those of the sponsors, DentonRadio.com, or the Denton Convention and Visitors Bureau. For more information, visit the Policies and Procedures page at DentonRadio.com. Welcome back, everybody, to Meet the Musicians. We are sitting down with a group that I really dig. Always The Alibi. How y'all doing?
Doing well.
Good, man.
How are you?
Good,
Thanks for having
man.
us,
Good. Yeah, thank y'all for coming and doing this and being in the studio with us. Tell us a little bit about the band, how you guys got formed, all that good stuff. How long have you been playing together?
Since 2011, I believe. Isn't that right?
Yeah.
Something like that. We've had a few lineup changes. However, this has been the most, I guess, lengthy in duration unit we've worked
Since
with, and
2016.
something like that.
This-
Yeah.
Very
the four
cool.
of us have kind of.
Yeah. It's been a good outfit, and we're excited about things to come.
Awesome. Well, anybody tuning in with us for the first time, we're going to do a quick interview with these guys, and then we're going to break down real fast and do a live performance. So stick around for that as well after we're done with this. So if you're watching on social, a new video is going to start. If you're listening on the radio, just stick around. And if you're listening on the podcast, just wait. Anyways, so the name, Always The Alibi, where did that come from?
It comes from a quote by a famous French philosopher by the name of Albert Camus. The whole quote is, "The welfare of humanity is always the alibi of tyrants." Now, I will say, initially it didn't really appeal to any of us, especially you. You're like,
at first,
always the alibi? What is that? Like, it's alibi. Figure it
Alibi.
out. But we were
Always the
at
alibi.
basically just a deadlock. We couldn't figure out what to name the band.
Yeah.
It was months in the making. We were all frustrated and tired. And we're just like, you know what? It's quick, ATA. It makes a good acronym. Always the alibi. Forget about it. Just take the name and run with it and don't look
like
back.
it.
So we've stuck with it
And
for almost a
it
decade
did.
now.
Yeah, and it did, and it grew. Like eventually, it did.
Settle
grow.
down and
I would
double
tell-
down.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's almost always
It did.
first in your iTunes library.
Yeah.
Yep.
So it
I
shows
like
up
that.
on top. It was a happy accident. And we'll take it.
Well, I
Very
wondered why
happy.
you spelled it with 6 A's. I was,
Yeah,
but it,
I mean,
it all makes
it's
sense
a
now.
lot, yeah.
I'm just kidding for anybody that's hearing this for the first time.
we tried that out. It didn't work. It's whatever.
Facebook was like, no.
They're like, nope. We know what you're doing.
No,
I like
on
it.
the phone book.
I like it. Well, very cool, guys. So Always The Alibi. Anybody that hasn't heard your tunes before, describe a little bit of your sound. I know every band hates what's your genre. Give us a close approximation. I don't want to put y'all in a box, but
no.
give it for a newbie.
So officially indie rock.
Okay.
And if you like rock, if you like alternative, you'll probably like us. If you like
Perfect.
Foo Fighters, if you like Incubus, if you
We've
like
come from a
Muse.
place of very early
Yeah.
2000s.
Yeah.
But I do
Yeah.
think that
Cool.
we are evolving. If you hear the new stuff,
yeah.
we're
We
trying
are.
to tap in a little bit more to the modern market while
Yeah.
still
Okay.
maintaining our
Yeah.
roots. But I mean, there's a lot of good,
Yeah.
aspects of what we're doing
Yeah.
now that you could recognize from some of our earlier
Yeah.
work as well.
Cool.
For sure.
Now, something I've always really appreciated about you guys, especially with your social media presence, is you guys really do have an eye for quality. You've got great
Thank you.
graphics, really cool logo, good videos out there. And we're pointing off screen, so I'm assuming our producer
gonna do
over
it
here
too?
has a hand for it. But I mean, give us the story behind that, because that's not that it's every band does their own thing, but for some bands it's not a priority. I really appreciate the stuff that you guys put out there, though. I mean, the quality really is killer.
Yeah,
Where
appreciate
did
it.
the DNA for that come from for your band?
Jake, let me tell you, it had nothing to do with me. I'm just like, that looks good. Just put it out there. You guys talk.
Well, at least where it came from is we all suck at it. Right?
Yeah.
So we
Yeah,
had to
yeah.
find someone that
Respect.
could work with us that was, that had a good eye for it. So
I like it.
No, it really is. That's the long and short of it.
outsource whatever it is.
It just everything running, being in a group. There's so many. You have your music, and then you have your marketing, and you're so busy with music, and then there's so many aspects of marketing that
Right.
we get to a point where it's like we cannot in and of ourselves
Can't do
handle
them
all
both,
of it.
yeah.
We
Right.
can't handle all of it. We just can't.
Right.
It's just realistic.
Yeah.
We
So-
definitely put a big focus on our branding because especially these days with the internet, there's so much
Sure.
oversaturation with bands. So
Yes.
we need to have something to kind of separate us, just have
Right.
the most high quality videos we can, the most, all of it,
Yeah.
try to make it as professional as possible.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Now, it's
stick
very
out to
impressive.
people.
I
Thank
mean,
you.
I
Thank
take my
you.
hat off to you guys because you have
Thanks,
a great
man.
online
Yeah,
presence.
seriously,
thank you.
Really
Thank you.
impressive.
Yes.
So you've got some shows coming up.
Yeah.
Give us some plugs where people can go see you guys perform.
Go ahead, Nick.
Yeah, well, this Saturday we're actually going to be in Waco, playing
Cool.
a place called The Warehouse, and then the 17th of this month, we're going to be playing at Dallas at a place called a Step Up Lounge. And then this guy is getting married.
Yeah.
And there's going to be a bachelor party as well.
Yeah.
So like,
almost all of us are going to that.
Before the wedding, obviously. And so we'll take a couple weeks off for that, and then we're going to get back at it in June. So June 28th, we'll
Very
be here
excited about
in
that,
Denton
June
playing
28th.
Andy
Right.
B's.
Have you been to Andy B's?
Oh, many times.
Freaking place is amazing.
It's awesome.
Oh my
It's
gosh,
awesome.
I never heard of it, and we
Yeah.
showed up, and then I was just like, oh, I wish
Yeah.
this was here when I lived here.
I was like,
Yeah.
I told you this was cool.
It's
Yeah,
very
it's
cool.
awesome.
We didn't listen to Rich.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
And the last show we have
Allen.
Yeah.
Allen
Celebration Festival. Allen
Yeah.
Celebration USA, right?
Market
Street.
Mark-
There's too many
Allen
names for that
USA
thing.
celebration.
It's very
Yeah,
cool.
just whatever.
4th of
Was it
July.
last year we opened for the
It's-
Gin Blossoms, or 2 years ago?
That
that
was 2 years ago.
That's pretty sweet. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
It's a
but
lot of-
it's a big festival.
Yeah, it's
thing
very cool.
held by the county.
Yeah, we
so,
opened for
for the
them.
city.
Like they were on the stage.
okay,
way
don't
over there.
undersell us. That's
We
why
were
he's
on
not
the
in charge of
stage
marketing.
way over
Right.
here than they.
Respect.
I
Respect.
could hit a golf ball from one stage to the other, and it would eventually roll its way towards that other
Yeah.
stage.
I
Yes.
like that.
But
We technically did
but
open
Like a
counts.
frozen
it
pond.
counts.
It counts.
It counts.
Yes. I love that.
hate my
Well,
drummer.
So, not to go too far back, but so Andy B's, good venue here in Denton.
Yes.
Just opened up, so bowling, arcade, all that stuff. If nobody has, if you don't know, Andy B's has also got an awesome stage
They do.
in that
They
space
do.
On the
And
bar.
they're
Yeah.
coming out of the gate strong, which I love that they're giving such a good head nod to music here in Denton. But I gotta ask this question, and I don't know if y'all know this. How does it feel that y'all are gonna share a stage with Vanilla Ice?
I mean, I think he's pretty excited about it. Actually,
Well, you know,
No, I know.
I honestly didn't even know that.
No, you
yeah, the very first
So
performance
their
at Andy
first
Oh,
B's
that's
was Vanilla
right.
Ice, yeah.
No, I was trying.
He opened up for us.
Yeah.
Yeah. He
I-
opened for you
yeah,
guys now.
on
yeah.
another night.
Yeah.
We actually were the
I
first.
think I heard him
we were
say
the
he was
first
really
full
excited.
band.
We were the first band. Yeah.
Vanilla Ice was just by himself.
Yeah.
So that was pretty
Yeah.
cool.
It
Yeah.
was.
You know, I do remember
we
that
put-
now.
Yeah. And so we actually it was kind of fun because we got to be a part of the learning process for them.
Right,
You.
right.
Oh
know,
gosh,
them
yeah.
them learning sound wise, kind of some of the setup they were going to need
Right.
to facilitate the things that they were wanting to do.
Right.
Because really the only thing they had to go on was Vanilla's performance.
Right.
So then when it had more of a
Show up with
full
drums
band, yeah, it was it was like, oh, okay, we need this, we need this, we need this.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah, but they're doing it right over there for
they're,
sure.
Yeah.
They're doing a good
they're
job.
really.
And we have
they
our
really
game
are.
cards. I didn't use mine, so I'm
I
gonna
know,
go.
I
I'm gonna
still got mine,
collect
yeah,
on
right.
that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Have you all gotten the chance to play the games or do
No!
all the stuff
Yes,
over there?
yeah.
I have-
Oh,
I have-
man.
Did,
I
but we were
sweet.
busy
I've-
pl-
I've
Have you
playing
done the
music.
Have you done the VR?
I live here. I have not. I
Aw.
did not get to do
Okay,
the VR yet.
so because there's 4 of y'all and 4
Yes.
can play at a time, you got to do the VR and then let me know how you because it's.
Okay.
I mean, it's real.
fun.
Like it's like scary immersive. I brought my wife and we did like the zombie one.
Yes.
She had to take her helmet off. Was like, I'm
too
out.
intense.
Yeah, like
Wait,
she
are
was
we
like, I
playing
feel like I'm
Saturday?
being attacked. I can't do
no,
this.
it'll be in June.
But it's,
It's
a
a
Friday.
Oh,
Friday.
Friday. If it were
June
Saturday, I'd get there
20
early and play. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
you know, whatever.
Friday, June 28th.
Spend the night. We'll go in the morning.
Andy B's. Shout out to them. They're awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
They are.
Well, we're going to play a quick clip here in just a second of the new music video, give everybody a little taste. If they like it, where can they go find the full version?
On the YouTube machine,
Love it.
youtube.com/ there's a whole bunch of letters and stuff, but you can just search
Right.
Always the Alibi, and Off the Grid should show up on there at some point. Yeah, it's brand new. As of 1 p.m. today, it's on
Yeah, very
YouTube.
good.
So
I think
You can find it right off the website,
Website
too.
too.
or the website,
alwaysthealibi.com.
alwaysthealibi.com.
Awesome.
It's also there.
Alibi.
Alibi, as Richard would
you spell
say.
Nice.
He still hasn't learned yet, but it's all right.
Hey,
He has his looks.
I understand. So, all right. So we've got a website. We've got a YouTube. Any other social media we want to plug?
All of them.
Instagram.
Tinder,
Instagram's been fun lately.
Instagram.
AOL Instant Messenger,
Nice.
MySpace.
Instagram, Facebook.
Yeah.
I mean, we're there. We're
Instagram,
everywhere.
Facebook, Twitter. all
It's
of
not my
Our,
department, but
our big ones, the big ones for us have been YouTube, Facebook, Instagram.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Very, very cool.
But if you go to our
we'll throw our
website
Twitter in
and
there, too.
subscribe to our
Right.
website, you get a free download.
Yes.
Whoa. Okay. Okay. So, all right. So, we're going to go play the clip here in just a second. Now, the song is Off the Grid,
Yes, sir.
right? Okay. So, again, guys, we're going to play a clip of this. That's going to wrap up this video and this interview portion. But don't go anywhere because we're going to come back in just a second and we're going to get a full performance from these guys. So, so we're going to pull this up here in just a second, and we're going to get to hear it. So, how long you guys been working on this thing?
This
A
song?
long time.
Too long. Too long I can't
long
remember.
time.
Yeah. How many demos is a better way to
Yeah,
describe
how many
it?
demos?
Man, we've probably gone through at least like 10 demos of this thing before we finally actually got in the studio and laid
Yeah.
it down the way that we wanted to.
But honestly,
That-
that's probably the best thing that could have happened to us
Yeah,
because we figured it out,
yeah.
figured out the consistent things that we liked about it,
Yep.
and some of the things that we could do without, and ultimately, I think we came out
I
with
think we're where we need to be
It-
now.
where
it
we
was-
needed to be. Yeah.
Yeah.
Love
Let's
it.
check it out.
Off the grid.
A million things I've left undone, and here I go with another one. You watch me struggle, you see me slip. I'm reaching out with my fingertips.
For tuning in. We hope you enjoyed the show. We want to thank our partners and sponsors who made this show possible. And now stick around for a word from all of us here at Discover Denton.